What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Seagoville Tex-Mex podcast. I'm your boy Adrian, and here are the other group members who are also going to introduce themselves.
You got Julian over here.
You got Guero.
You got Carlos, and introducing our newest member too, Gabriel.
We said
Hi, Gabriel.
Hi, guys.
So this is part 2 of the podcast. I posted something to see if y'all wanted to say anything. No, we're not going on your topic, but there was one topic that I really wanted to interact with. So, what do y'all think about teachers being weird with students in certain ways?
I mean, we had a fucking room, so we went
I
his
don't
room.
think it could put personal information.
No, we're dropping personal information.
Yeah, Mr. Steele was
This
getting
needs-
some buns.
No, but you can't do that.
Yeah,
Like you can't.
Oh, well, you'll edit the names out, right? But let's just call it Mr. S and Y lady. Why girl? You know, because
Yeah.
obvious reason. Well, suppose there was rumors going around that they were having intercourse, and that's why she was getting the grade she was getting. And when Miss Norco she moved to his room. She told us that one of her other classes, her other students found like condoms in his drawer. Keep in mind, I don't know if it was just with that one girl or multiple other females that we don't know about. But honestly, I think it's a weird thing.
Yeah, and it happened in my class too with a certain instructor. I'm not gonna say names or anything, but it was one of the higher ups. And what happened is supposedly it was never proven, it was never confirmed or denied about it because he still worked here. But yeah, what happened was that people saw him jumping out of a girl's window, and that girl was.
I've heard about that.
Yeah,
I heard about that. He was like looking through a girl's window or something while she was sleeping.
yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and he's a little weird with the girls too, because he'll be looking at them and acting a little weird with them.
Some people just don't deserve to work at schools. Like they got no self control to the point where they probably can't get women their age. They gotta try to come talk to minors.
Yeah,
Like see some girls for us, bro.
Or they just want some fresh flesh.
fewer hungers people to hell in this podcast. But yeah, and then Jaden want us to talk about no, he wanted us to talk about people selling their souls to the devil for music. For example, like Little Nas X when he did that shoe collaboration with Nike.
the Satan blood shoe.
Yeah, the Satan Blood shoes.
Hell no.
Again, why do you gotta sell your soul? Can't you just actually put your hard work and time and effort into it? You would rather. I would rather say I made it the hard way than the easy way. 'Cause at the end of the line, how many artists who have sold their soul? After a while, you don't hear about them.
Yeah, but even at that too, that's the reason they want to do it, is because it's a quick route to fame. Yeah, it's like the first bluegrass player, the first actual like
the black. What was his name?
yeah.
It was, I think, I forgot his name. Johnson.
Yeah, he was supposedly
about
he was supposedly like very bad at the guitar.
Like,
so
nowhere.
yeah, he rised up to popularity because he sold his soul to the devil at the train tracks one day to
They call it the Crossroads, right?
yeah, the crossroads. He sold his soul to get better at being a guitar player, and he was popular, and then one day
I don't know.
never
Never heard of it again.
But I feel like with that, as a Christian standpoint, you could be Catholic or anything. But I feel like with that, it's really you gotta believe in the devil. It's just don't interact with stuff like that, you know?
yeah.
It's because God tells you himself, devil is real. You gotta believe in hell. You gotta believe in heaven. You gotta believe in the devil. But you don't want to go there, you know?
Yeah.
But there's people who literally put their life's effort and hard work to sell their soul to the devil to get people like
To blow up.
to blow up quick.
And worldly things are only like temporary. So I don't know why people would do that.
It's enjoyable for the moment, because like how they say money doesn't buy happiness. Yeah, that's true, but at the same time, like you got to think about it. You're happy in that moment with money or anything.
I'm looking at the samples.
No, you good. like people are happy with what they would buy or what they would get and stuff. And it's crazy to think about it because you're right. We're not gonna take anything once we die. So
Because with that, it's short term. But if you sell your soul to a little demon, you're going into hell eternally.
I think. Will it beat off that?
off what?
That.
Doom Eternal?
Doom Eternal.
Speaking of demons.
That's our fourth podcaster right there making beats. He's making beats over there, so you'll hear music in the background.
I'm figuring it out.
Gotcha. What's the next topic? Where is that at?
That was like really it. Is there anything y'all want to talk about? Like what's going on? Not you. I don't trust you. Gabriel? Guero?
What about Trump?
I don't know if he wants to get political. We got political last time.
Yeah, we got political last time.
Very political. Very political. How do we feel? Let's see, what can I think about? Oh, I don't know if you have heard, but I've supposedly heard there's a spaceship heading towards Earth. I don't know if y'all seen it on the news. I was on YouTube. It was like Fox News posted this shit.
What's this guy on?
If you didn't see it, they said it was like something called Atlas I-3 or something, a comet or something. They think it's a spaceship because it's emitting its own light, but it's the size of Manhattan, flying towards Earth, and it's like the trajectory. It's changing its trajectory to avoid Earth and like go behind the sun, like hide behind the sun.
Speaking of that, do y'all believe in aliens?
I think they're real.
There has to be like
There's no
other,
way we're the only life form out there.
yeah, there has to be other life forms.
No.
You know what? I do believe in aliens.
That's what I was thinking of.
One of our podcasts.
That's what I... No.
Just seeing her right now.
You're good.
That's what I thought of, and you know what? I approve of it.
But yeah, there has to be otherworldly life forms.
Yeah, but no, actually,
I have an encounter.
I'd believe it, but low key, I just feel like they don't really like care about it.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I think, yeah, because I think the way, if aliens did truly exist, I think they see us like the way we would see, monkeys in a zoo. Like
We're insignificant to them.
yeah,
They're just by like
monkeys are smart, but they're not smart as us. That's not how they
But no, there would be
what kind of monkey?
like lesser populations than us. There'd be higher intelligent populations,
Right.
and like you don't
Yeah,
know.
but about it, if you search it up, there are even researchers, a Harvard scientist who was certified in this type of material, he came out and said that they studied it, and they said that it's moving too fast to be any kind of comet.
I'm sorry.
But no, like literally the
I
Predator, like the movies, like it's a higher intelligent, and it literally hunts down human beings
Exactly.
as a sport.
People are saying we're gonna get invaded because
I also-
they said November 23rd is on just behind the sun.
But I mean, even at that too, it makes no sense why they would want to come to see us. Because if they are advanced life forms, advanced this, advanced that, why would they want to come see us? If they're, but if they're advanced, why would they want to interact with us? Because we're
And
less advanced. Because
either maybe they don't come in peace and want to just capture us for to rule us, or they want to help advance us to the point.
I mean, there's still a chance that we could kill an alien and get like their technology.
It's the number 4.
So I don't think they would want to risk it. I'm not saying aliens are real, but
yeah,
But like, I'm a Christian, and nowhere in the Bible does it say about aliens or other things like that. So at the same time, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't know.
but you got to think we're not the only planet, we're not the only galaxy, we're not the only universe. Like multiverses.
It's definitely true.
Somewhere out there, there's another version of you right now living the life that you want to have.
probably. Or living worse. Who knows?
There's a universe out there where I'm still my ex.
There's another version of me that's doing worse than me.
Exactly.
There's probably. I heard a theory. Well, I just heard a theory. I was watching a video about it. It was a theory that they say that every time you have a near-death encounter, you actually died in that universe, but you woke up in another one. So whenever you have a near-death encounter, that version of you in that universe is dead, but you don't remember it because they're dead, so they don't exist anymore.
I look, you don't believe in different universes. I don't think it's real. But I think like there is more galaxies and stuff like that. I don't think there's like different universes.
What do you think deja vu is?
I feel like it's a memory of your past life.
I feel like No, it's been debunked of what deja vu truly is. What it is, your brain is processing so much at a time that it thinks the thing that you already did already happened. So your dream.
What if that's what they want you to think though?
I mean, you know what's weird too? Like,
But
you can never like remember like.
You don't remember exactly how it happened.
You don't remember deja vu. You know, like it just happens, and then you can't really like
lose that feeling.
Yeah, then you lose it. Like it's weird. So I kind of do believe that. Like what you're saying.
Like yesterday, I was going to the bus and I was like, "This happened before." Like the same smell, same noises.
Everything. Yeah.
And
it's a psychological trigger that happens in your brain.
And it's like sometimes when I have deja vu, like I try to like change it, but like you can't. Like you literally can't. Like you do exactly.
It's like
It's a canon event. It's already set in motion. You can't change what's supposed to happen.
How can I?
Wake up to it.
This bro is not smart. You're not smart.
It's like when you have a concussion, like when you get a concussion on your head, or if you have a problem with your head, or like you really hit your head hard where you knock out because of it. Some people wake up knowing another language perfectly that they have never taken in their life.
I've seen a real case of that where she woke up talking Spanish.
Yeah, or another thing where it's like a lady passed out or something, and she hit her head really hard that she woke up and she learned how to speak Mandarin perfectly.
I feel like we don't know as much as we should know about ourselves.
Yeah.
Like there's so much in the brain.
We're so good and it's so much, but we're not.
Yeah. But it's so hard to study the brain because the brain it's different. It's always ever changing. It's different in every people. You know, it's hard to actually analyze what the brain's really capable of.
I was talking to my dad about a theory I had last time.
Oh yeah.
It's like a sensitive subject, but it was like a theory I had. What if sped people are actually normal? Or what if they were normal, but they silenced them, they made them special, so they won't tell us what they know? Like they probably seen something that we weren't supposed to know, and to keep them quiet, they silenced them. Are they aliens? Alright.
Y'all know the theory that babies can see like dogs?
Oh yeah, no, it's true.
Like dogs can see.
I believe in that.
No, they can.
They can.
We were at my grandma's house and my little cousin, who he ran out. Him and my other cousin ran out and told my dad that there was a man, like a tall shadow figure man, standing in the doorway. And they went in, there was nothing. But they came out again and said they seen him again. The same thing with my brother. He's not little no more, but when we were younger, like 3 years ago, I was in 8th grade, he was 6th grade. There was this time where he woke up, scratch marks on his back. And they called the lady, and they thought the house was haunted, some man had died there. So before we had called her, it was me and Seagoville alone from the store. And they had to holy water inside my brother's room. They closed the door and had the whole rosario and everything, the cross outside the door, right? And on the inside, the one was inside. It was just me and him in the living room. And then out of nowhere, we hear something fall from my brother's room. We heard something fall, and then we hear banging coming from the inside of the room. Not the outside, because we were on the outside, the inside. You just hear boom, 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 boom. And the cross on the door fell. It was hanging perfectly, it just fell. We were scared. We called my parents, and like they started getting distorted. The signal was perfect out of nowhere. Like they started cutting off, and they hung up on its own. So it's like something they don't want us to make communication outside.
I'm getting chills.
And so I went, and my brother was behind me. And I opened the door to check what fell in his room. And there's a poster of his name on there, right? Like they made it for his birthday. It's a poster with his name. If it was right here, it fell like 5 feet across from, in front of the drawers, standing perfectly facing the door.
Dang.
Like someone placed it there.
All right, what's a supernatural experience with you? First.
I'm almost done. And we walked out. And he looked into my mom's room. And he said that he seen like a shadow figure peeking through the windows. And we found out that a man, I think he took his life or he died there. In that room, in that closet, my brother's room.
Yeah, that was explained. Yeah,
and there was always handprints on the walls and everything. And I had a dream before that happened.
I think he might have taken his life because the ghost is very angry before they died or anything like that. They always say if it's a very vengeful spirit, it will do stuff like that to release that anger towards other people that it couldn't.
It's trying to serve his purpose.
But it targeted my brother for a reason, because the lady said that my brother has this gift, like where he can see spirits. Like they call it a don. You know what a don is?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Where he can see spirits. Like he's like a medium, basically.
Yeah.
So then she wanted to take him to, I think, Oklahoma to like train him and with those abilities so he could learn how to control them and be able to use them to help other people. But I guess he was just scared to do it because it was an actual scary experience. I was like, what, 14 at the time, not even 15. I was like 14, 13. He was like 11, 12.
Yeah.
He was young as hell, and it was like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Y'all got any paranormal stories?
A couple years ago, like I was home alone, like nobody at the house, and then like we have cameras everywhere, and in like my room, like it's close to my parents' room, so like the wall is basically you could hear everything, and then nobody's home, and then I hear like either my dad or stepmom's voice saying Dayton, like yelling out my name, and then like 3 seconds later you hear. It scares me. And I hear about like supernatural stuff on TikTok, like mimics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like scared. I'm like in my bed, like, oh my God.
The same house you live in right now?
Yeah.
That's how I didn't before. So I think it was the time because I've been living in the same house in 6th grade. And I actually do home alone for 7th grade. I used to do online school for the middle school. I was on Zoom because of COVID.
Yeah.
For like half of the first semester. And I was always home alone, and I was scared to be in my room, obviously, because this is before we found out the house was haunted, but we've always heard sounds coming from the attic, like someone was stepping up there.
Yeah,
nothing up there.
That's what I hear
And
too.
all you hear in the attic is coming like that. And I was doing my class out in the living room, and I just hear like noises coming from my brother's room. And I was too scared to go check, but it sounded like someone was walking. And then fast forward a few years later, man, this was like literally 2 years ago, sophomore year, when my uncle was living with us, and I was staying in the living room. I used to be scared to sleep in the living room. There was times, but one time, something had fell in the kitchen. I was sleeping in my brother's room because I was like, I'm not sleeping in the living room tonight. And we heard something fall, and we have a fridge right here, and we keep like another little like thing, like a rack of food right here, like fucking what's it called, bread and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to go check what fell in the bread room from here to like across into the kitchen, like outside the kitchen to where we eat. And we were like, I don't know how it happened. How does it go from like here to like 5 feet across the damn living room, almost in the kitchen? We eat
Got
right here.
another one. Like my grandparents, they have like their daughters and like sons, all that. And then their granddaughter, she was spending the night with us, right?
Right.
And she's like a little girl, maybe like 5. She's like 11 now, because it was years ago. And then everything was perfectly fine. She was like stayed with us for 3 nights.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 3rd night, my mom was there. I barely see her now, but she was there. And then in the middle of the night, like, she came into her room saying, I don't want to stab you. So, like, saying, like, she wanted to kill, like, my mom. And then eventually it got to the point, because she was sleeping in the living room. Now, this is once me and my brother used to sleep with my mom. And then she came in there. She was saying, I don't want to stab you. I'm scared of the knives. Or something like that.
Right.
And then it got to the point where she...
Did he get mad at them?
No. We told him what we were.
Like, we have, like, the things where we could put all the knives, like, the different holders and stuff.
Yeah.
So we got that, like... And then we put it under our mom's... pillow, so she wouldn't be able to get to them. But I still think that's like really scary.
That
like a little girl saying she's gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, it's
like in the feeling in your brain, like I want to kill somebody. I want
that. Yeah, that feeling shouldn't really hit
Yeah.
you because you're still a little kid. Yeah.
You're not old enough to understand that type of emotion.
It's like I have a paranormal story. I was back in my hometown because my aunt passed away. Yeah, my aunt passed away. And we had a whole service for her and everything. And then we went back to my grandparents' house because most of my family lives over there. And we went to their house. We had a whole cookout. And I had Spotify playing on the radio because they wanted me to be the DJ. They wanted me to put certain songs on, play certain songs, do stuff like that. I had this one song on, I forgot what it was, and it got weird. The radio shut off, turned back on by itself, and skipped the song. No one was near my phone, No, nothing like that. So it turned off, turned back on the radio, and then skipped the song at the same time. It was weird. And then another encounter was they used to. Okay, so at my grandparents' house, there were two houses, a front and a back. And my aunt, she would live in the back house. Well, we were living back there just to stay over there, just so we wouldn't have to get a hotel and worry about certain stuff, right? And when we were staying over there, we kept getting like weird, uneasy feelings a lot. It would be like super, super cold out of the blue, like really cold. And, we just kept getting like weird, bad feelings about it, or we kept hearing like weird noises out of the blue. And one night, I think it was my mom, my sister, and my other sister, they had to go get a hotel because they couldn't stay in that. Yeah, because they couldn't stay in that room because they kept feeling uneasy. They kept getting weird feelings. And there was weird noises happening all around and stuff like that. And a bad omen that was there too, like something, maybe my tia was upset or something, was that there was scorpions outside of the house. It's rare that there were scorpions outside it, but there was like scorpions outside and it was weird. So the following morning, we got up, we cleaned up that house, and then got holy water and blessed it, did the whole rosario, and we saged it too. And we cleared it out, and ever since that, it felt a little bit easier.
Yeah. I have another paranormal encounter, but this happened over there in Mexico. So it was like the summer before 9th grade, the summer before my first year of high school. So it was like, what, 3 years ago? I didn't personally experience it. I was asleep in my, because it's like the way it's set up in the terreno, the way it's set up is right here on this corner. It's like four walls, right? 4 walls. It's like a private terreno. It's my grandpa's land. And right here is my uncle's house. Over here is my grandpa's house when he built when he was still alive. And that's the lado over here is my uncle's room. So I was already knocked out in the room. Me and my brothers were knocked out. I think my dad was asleep. And some of my tios and tias were still awake. And they were in my grandpa's house where you could see the entrance to the terreno, right? The gate was closed. And they said they seen like an old lady with like a rag or something walking around on the property, inside the property, to the point where it was kind of close enough to see it. And they didn't think nothing of it. They were kind of creeped out. I guess the lady ended up leaving. Everyone wanted to see whatever. And they said that in the morning, I don't know if it was that same night or in the morning when they checked to see if they left any marks. And they left like dog marks or paw prints. It wasn't feet. It was prints of like an animal or something that was in there. And there was another time too where they said they seen like a big old black bird just flying over them in the middle of the night. Like right before that happened, a big old black bird. And then that's when the old lady appeared.
I feel like Mexico is just a place for all the spirits, really.
It's that, and then it's the people too.
Like you got La Llorona, like you got
It's the people too, because a lot of the people
they wish bad on you too over there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that wish over here too. I'm pretty sure I think with me, I'm not sure if it was true, but apparently there was rumors that there was people that I was associated with. I'm not gonna drop their names, because I don't affiliate with them anymore, so I'm not disrespectful like that. But I heard from one of their friends that those people, they were into that witchcraft stuff, and that one time when they were still friends, that person went over to that person's house, and that person turned off all the lights, lit up candles, and watched the video on how to do witchcraft, on how to make people think about you. And here's the thing: after I stopped messing with that person, they gave everything back to me except one sweater, and that one sweater, I'm like, how do you forget to give me my sweater that I gave you back this year, but you gave me a sweater I gave you back when we first got together, when we first met, a year ago.
Right.
So I wasn't down. You know what's the sweater? I'm not gonna trip about it. But ever since then, after we stopped associating with each other, there would be times where I would go to sleep, I wouldn't think about them or anything, and at random they would just appear in my dreams, vividly. It feels so real, if I can't get them out of my head, and it will stop and it will continue, and then it got to the point where I asked the person, there'd be times where they appear in my dreams, I can't stop thinking about it, it's like they're living in my head. And that's when they told me, yeah, because they do this. They practice this. They went on YouTube and they try to learn how to do this the best of their ability.
Right.
And that's when I found out that one of that person's friends did it on one of my friends. Because he told me that they confessed to him, yeah, I did this to you. And they showed me a video too where they try to do it. and they had the candles and they were holding hands. And they tried to do it in class when it was 6th period, sophomore year.
Mhm.
And they tried to get me to do it. I'm like, nah, I don't feel.
No.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I took it as a joke. But once I found out this year during summer that they actually took it seriously, they went online trying to figure out how to do it perfectly. That's when I started feeling uneasy. Like they stopped associating with me, but they're trying to do this to me. Like if I did something to them, like what? Why do that? You know?
Yeah.
And the worst part about that too is it can come back on.
Not to them.
Yeah.
Like karma goes full circle.
It's not karma. It's more of like it's like making a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
If you don't fulfill it, he's gonna come back for
Because you got to give an offering.
Yeah.
To do
It's like
something that.
it's like one of the Mexican saints that they believe in. Santa Muerte.
Yeah, Santa Muerte. My
If
dad.
you ever get like a tattoo of her
You got to
or
keep your
everything
promises.
like that, yep, you always got to make offerings to her. You always got to pray to her. And if you even miss one day,
There's something.
bad luck to you.
And the weird thing is, like ever since I found that out, like when I still have certain classes with them, and there's times where they look at me, and I just have this uneasy feeling, like the way their eyes just look at me, it's like
It's like an uneasy feeling.
I get goosebumps. I'm not scared of them or anything, right? But it's like the feeling that the look they give me gives me. It's like it makes me uncomfortable. I feel unsettled, like unsettled. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get what you mean. It's like a uneasy feeling. Like there's something you
Like
know
something
that's
doesn't
wrong.
feel right, and
Yeah.
I can't put my finger on it. But it's like they're doing something. I don't know what it is they're doing.
What
Or
about
they
you?
know something.
Yeah. What about you, Gabriel?
So like when I want to say I was like 7.
6, 7?
When I was like 7, I used to live in like in these apartments before I moved into my house.
Mhm.
And before anything happened to me, my sister's friend said, like, she came over one day and I forgot what they were doing in the bathroom, but I think they were like dyeing each other's hair or something like that.
Mhm.
And obviously, I think something like got in her eye, and she closed her eye in front of the mirror. She closed her eyes in front of the mirror, and she said that she saw something like super scary and stuff. And she started no, not that, but she's like saw something like super scary, like a face, and she said she couldn't describe it. And then what happened to me is I don't remember how long after, but I woke up. I think it was summer.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I think it was summer. It was like 6 a.m. So like the sun was like barely rising, you know. Oh yeah, the sun was rising. It's like 6 a.m. probably, and I remember I'm waking up.
7
And you so how the room was set up, there was no door to the room. It was just kind of like a archway, and then me and my sister, we like lived in the same room. But we had different beds, so
I think your phone's ringing, bro.
yeah, phone, hang. Yeah, so I was on one side, my sister was on the other side. I wake up, I see my sister, she's still asleep, and I'm just kind of sitting there, like, like when you first wake up, like you're like, just kind of like trying to wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I'm just like sitting there, like, blinking, like opening and blinking my eyes, and I'm like looking towards the archway of like where you come in through the door of the room. And then I blink, and I open my eyes again, and I see these 3 figures. One, it's always hard for me to explain them because it makes no sense. But
Thank you. Sorry.
so, like, one was on my bed, right in front of me, on all 4s, and he was like reaching out for me.
Right.
And they had these sharp like claws, like teeth, like they were like.
It was probably Santa's ultimate to get you.
They weren't human. Like, they looked weird. And then another one was like climbing onto my bed, like behind the first one.
Right.
And then the other one was behind that one, like on the floor. They were like in a line, And they weren't human. They looked like reptilian almost. Like no, like, I know it sounds stupid, but like it was like I didn't see anything like that beforehand, so I couldn't have like I know I was like 7, but
6, 7.
I know I was like 7, but like kids say like oh, they see certain things, but like it's really based off like something they've already seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that, so it was like really weird to me, and I was like terrified of it afterwards. And like another thing is like they were black and white, like they didn't have color, like as if like they were like drawn, you know, like on a piece of paper and then like taken out.
Or like a old cartoon.
Yeah, and it was really weird. Like they didn't fit in with like area. It was weird. And then I blinked again and they were gone. And then I was terrified because the first one was like looking at me like a really weird way, like reaching out for me, like actually reaching out for me. So I was like, I blinked again, they were gone, and I hid under my covers until I woke up.
You just lost it.
Also with that, like years ago, like I always used to be scared, like, cause my little stepbrother, like he always used to sleep under me because we had the bunk beds.
Oh.
So like, I don't know, I always had like a uneasy feeling. Like I close all the doors to my room because I have the door to open the door to come in.
Right.
Then I have the closet. So I always used to put like my laundry basket in front of the closet, and then like put a shoe on the door to my door to come in. And then every time he's not there, I always feel like a certain way, like something's just staring at me. So I always look at the roof because it's literally like a couple feet over me because I'm pretty tall and the bunk bed's pretty like big. So like once I try to go to sleep, I close my eyes because I was on my phone for like maybe like 3 hours at night. And then like the feeling where you can't open your eyes, like you're just, and it's hard to open your eyes.
You're
You're just dozing off. And then once I was doing that, I looked to the left, and that's where like the bed is. Cause like the room's like this, my bunk bed's right here. So there's all this space to the left of me. So I looked there and I opened my eyes once and I see something black, and all you could see was the eyes. And then, but you could see the shape of like a face, and you could see like,
Were they close to you?
yeah, like extremely close to me. Like it was on my stairs. Like it was like this. Like my face is right here, and it was like
as if it was like climbing onto the bunk.
Yes. And then I see that, and then you could like see the teeth, cause I'm getting chills right now, bro. And then like you can see the teeth, like not sharp, but like sharp in a way, you know, like how
Like human?
not human sharp, like I don't know how to describe it.
Like claws or something?
like this.
Yeah, basically like that. You could see those and two big teeth, like sharp, like a
Like
werewolf.
canine
Yeah,
teeth.
canine teeth. You could see that, and then I hold my eye, like I'm looking like this, cause like I'm wide awake now, and then I blink, it's gone.
Yeah.
So
So, anyway, speaking of spooky things, y'all ready for next week?
What's next week?
The new Conjuring movie's coming out.
I'm gonna go see that.
I ain't watching that.
I'm gonna go
You're not
see
gonna go
it.
watch it?
No.
Why not?
I haven't even watched the other ones.
Oh, bro, you're missing.
I don't really care about. I don't really watch scary movies like that.
Dog,
It's not my thing.
you need to watch those. Those are really good. But watch it with company or watch it while, you know.
You're gonna get a weird feeling if you watch it alone.
Yeah.
I've watched it alone.
I think I actually watched one movie, but I don't know which one it was.
You ever seen Insidious?
yeah.
Yes.
I've seen
I've seen all the Conjurings, all the Insidious.
Yes.
The part about Insidious, I think the events it could have happened. Because there's people that say that they fly, like, you know, when your body astral projection, the stuff
Yeah.
they were talking, it happens, and maybe if the conditions are right or wrong, how do you want to say,
Mhm.
something could probably perhaps get into your body.
What is it? The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It? That's based on a true story.
All of them are,
Oh,
yeah, all
Yeah,
of them.
all of them are based
And
on a true
that's-
story.
Well, they are over exaggerated.
Yeah, they're over exaggerated.
But
But the fact that it
Yeah.
still happened, and if they show the audio files and everything, and you can see just how bad it was.
It's
that
like,
shit-
I'm trying to think of it. On Netflix, there's a documentary about it. That this kid, he got possessed by the devil. He actually got possessed by the devil. And one day he decided, I think he stabbed his mom and dad, or he did something. And it's crazy because all that happened, and and they called Ed and Lorraine Warren because they were popular at the time. You know, they were like, oh, if you're having, you know, supernatural activities, paranormal activities, call Ed and Lorraine Warren. they're the people to call. And so that's why they got so recognized back then, so much fame, so much popularity because of that. And Lorraine was a big part of it because she,
like the vision she had.
Yeah,
like in the
it's
movie.
like her brother. He had that.
She has a gift.
Yeah, and during the interview with the kid, she said that she saw a tall, shadowy figure behind the boy, just standing there watching over him.
Yeah, you know about that too. Like my sister told me this. 'Cause I think she was young. She's like 6 years older than me, so I think I was like maybe 1.
Yeah.
So of course I don't remember it, but it was in Pennsylvania. You know, like Pennsylvania is like it's like part of the 13 colonies, so it's like has like some of the oldest buildings there.
Or one of those states.
Yeah, and I think she was playing with one of her friends, and there was like a closet in the back. It was open, and there was like toys on the ground and stuff like that. And out of nowhere, like I think my sister is playing with the toys. She has her friend over, and her friend is like calling her name, and she's like, look at the closet." She turns around, and it's like she said like there's no figure, but she just saw like tall like red eyes like just looking at them. Like it was like super tall, and like it was just looking at them.
What about you? You got any
story? One of them, when I used to live with my grandpa's house. My mom was in the living room. I was alone in the bedroom, and I don't remember what I was doing. But I swear, I heard my mom's name. I mean, I heard my mom call my name, and I got scared, and I ran to the living room. She was like, "No, that wasn't me." That was like really.
And see, they say when that happens, it's supposedly when they say that happened, it's a demon trying to get to you.
It's happened to me at night.
In the Bible, it says that any like paranormal stuff is actually demons.
Yeah.
Like there's
You
no,
have to believe in the supernatural.
yeah, there's no such thing as like ghosts apparently.
Yeah.
Like actually other people. It's just like demons. And
No, but I feel like there's souls trying to connect with people.
yeah, but I don't know. The Bible says like there's only I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
it can be conflicting sometimes.
The portrayal of ghosts and spirits and that is mainly just like so people can have like a relationship.
Yeah.
Obviously, all it is the devil and demons. It's all satanic in a way.
Yeah.
But like for it to not like seem like that, they portray them as ghosts and spirits. So like, you understand what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah.
so there's like a connection between it.
I feel like it can make you more easy if it's like a dead relative, you know?
Yeah,
Like, you
instead
see
of
it
your
as a relative, like,
And
trying to contact you.
demons
instead
are,
of like a demon
Yeah.
trying to get to you.
demons can shapeshift as well.
Yeah.
Change their voices and do voice things. So
Have you ever had like a weird feeling? You're like, say you're sleeping. I know where you have the feeling that someone's just watching you sleep.
Yeah.
You wake, but this happened to me. It was a time. It's happened plenty of times. I'm in my room. I sleep in the dark. I don't sleep with my daylights on. And like my closet is like them sliding door closet, and they don't close all the way, so it's like a crack. And it's like if you're in there, you could actually just watch me sleep in it, like if you wanted to. So I sleep facing away from it. And there's been times where I wake up and I'm in the complete opposite position, like my body's just twisted from where I fell asleep. I don't know if I move at night or not, but like, I woke up facing the closet, and I just woke up like, and I checked the time, and it's like 3 a.m, and I just woke up with like a weird feeling that someone was watching me sleep.
And
They say that when you like jolt awake, it's because somebody was watching.
yeah,
It's like I woke up like this, like wide awake.
Especially
like,
once you're in a deep sleep.
mhm.
I'm deep asleep. I'm not
And
deep.
if it's specifically at 3:00 too, they say 3:00 is like witching
demon.
hour.
Yeah, and I know I'm a deep sleeper because one time we were at my aunt's house and we slept in the living room, and it's like where she stays is ghetto, like worse than where I stay. It's more ghetto. And I slept next to the window, right, and by the front door of the front window. So the street's out here, and my brother slept here. I'm right here.
He asleep.
Oh,
Sleep. We continue.
What time is it?
oh, okay.
He asleep.
Not
Not that we're leaving.
he's leaving.
Yeah.
Got the continue check.
But continue real quick.
Oh, and that's why I know it was a DC because they ended up shooting up the crib, and they were shooting like towards where I was sleeping. And my brother was like, "We spent 5 minutes trying to wake you up, 6, almost 10 minutes trying to wake you up, and you didn't wake up."
Dang.
Only reason I woke up is because I think my uncle had to actually shake me. And They were slapping me and everything. And I wasn't getting up. So I also know it was a deep sleep. So for me to wake up at 3 a.m. out of nowhere, just out of the feeling of someone watching me, I was kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
I think they just finished it in the classroom.
I think so. That's what I was say. Yeah. No, I think we'll be able to get to it.
No, there was people back there.
This is talk to Mr.
Because I had the door open and it's like literally right on the left of me. So I look to the left and then I see something like dark move, like speed of light, you know?
Yeah.
Like extremely fast. Move in this corner of my eye. So I'm like scared, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I'm that.
Anything else you want to talk about real quick?
I mean, I don't remember any. Oh, there was one time. It's like I think a year or two ago. It was middle of the day, afternoon. I was sleeping in the living room on the couch because I was tired as fuck. I don't know if it was during summer. I think I was taking a nap. I woke up out of nowhere, like I was awake. I felt my eyes open, and I tried to get up. I couldn't get up. It felt like there was like 2 tons of weight on me, and I couldn't get up.
So sleep paralysis.
Yeah, not on my ear, but in the middle of the day, and I was in an awkward position because I was like basically up. And I heard a lady in my ear screaming like, "Help me!" Or something like. She was screaming. I started screaming. Hold up. Open, and there was this lady screaming at me. It sounded like she was in distress, screaming. And I heard some other whispers in my ear from the left ear. And I was like, keep in mind, I had fucking, like right now I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. I was scared out of my fucking mind. And like I think 30 minutes go by, and I'm able to actually get up, and I felt so tired, like weary, like my body was exhausted. I told my parents, and my parents were like, "Oh, this is muerto," like in sleep paralysis. Like, I'm like, yeah, because I felt I couldn't talk. Like my brothers were in the other room, my mom was in her room, I think asleep too, and I couldn't do anything. So I was just there, helpless, scared as fuck in the middle of the day, and I was getting mad. But that was pretty much it. I went just busted their ass. Anyways, we're gonna take a quick commercial break again. Enjoy the ads, no copyrighted shit, but
And we are back from our real quick break. You know, we got a little bit of snacks with us, refueled, refreshed. But this is all the time that we had for this podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Carlos signing off.
Julian signing off.
Guero signing off.
and Adrian signing off.
And Gabriel's on the
All right. This is episode 2 of the podcast from Seagoville Tex-Mex. So thank y'all for tuning in.
Tune into part 3 next time.
Love y'all.
Later, guys.
Later.